What if I told you the disconnection in your marriage was not solely based on communication? What if I told you we could increase your connection by getting physical? Most people want to fix their relationship problems by focusing on the problems first. Ironically, that's completely backwards. If you want to fix your marriage problems, you need to fix the problem before the problem. And exercise is the best remedy for that. Let me explain. My name's Jordan Joaquim, and I'm a licensed mental health therapist and marriage counselor that's been working in this field for over 10 years. Over that time, I've learned and helped a lot of couples make the rest of their marriage the best years of their marriage. Exercise is one of the surprising tactics I use to help couples do this. No one expects to hear this in couples counseling, but the same way I help them for a fee, I'll help you strengthen your marriage connection for free. If you do want more to hold on to, you can always click the first link in the description for my marriage-saving ebook, How to Love Her Like Christ Loved the Church. In this video, I'll share 5 scientific reasons and my personal favorite 5 mental health reasons how exercise strengthens your marriage connection. So let's not waste any more time and start with our 5 scientific first. Let's do some work. Lowers stress. What you're feeling when you're stressed is your body flooded with cortisol. Exercise releases endorphins, which are the body's natural painkillers. We call it runner's high, but any sustained movement can accomplish it. This regulates your mood and helps you handle stress efficiently. When you're less stressed, it's easier to connect. You don't connect better because exercise makes you romantic. You connect better because it makes you calmer. Increases bonding. Here's one most people don't know. Remember that chemical cortisol we just talked about? The one that makes you feel stressed? The body has a hormone it uses to fill the gap after cortisol is removed so it can't come back. It's like a stress shield. It's called oxytocin, which we also refer to as the love hormone. Oxytocin increases bonding and pro-social behavior. It makes you feel safer. Feeling good and safe is a great equation for connection. Increases self-esteem. Regular exercise is linked to a better self-evaluation of your body image. That means you start to like and value what you see. The benefit to this is that when you have a higher self-esteem, you are less insecure. That means jealousy, withdrawal, and defensiveness are also less likely to happen, which is a perfect recipe for connection. Improves mood in the present and future. The one feel-good chemical that most people know about is dopamine. When you work out, you are getting an instant boost of dopamine. That makes you feel better. Dopamine wears off eventually, however. This is why people keep seeking out the next dopamine hit. The great thing about regular exercise is that you can pull from that investment you made in your mental bank and get some dopamine whenever you want. All you have to do is think about how you've been committed, take a look in the mirror, and be proud of yourself. That's a constant supply of dopamine that will improve your mood. When you're in a better mood, you are less irritated, communicate better, and ultimately, connect better. Creates a supportive environment. This one is for working out with your spouse or partner. When you work out together, you aren't just helping each other look good, you're helping each other feel connected. This creates the "we're in this together" feeling. She feels supported, safe, and cared for. When you're working out together, you aren't waiting for the effects of exercise to affect your connection outside of the gym. You're getting it right then and there. Okay, that was 5 scientific ways that exercise increases your connection. Can we talk about my favorite now? The 5 mental health ones. The first one is teaching you to push through difficulty. Let's start with the banger. Muhammad Ali was famous for saying, "I don't count my sit-ups. I only start counting when it starts hurting, because that's when it really counts." This is true for relationships as well. When times get tough, arguments occur, and you need to get through a difficulty, exercise will have already prepared you for this. You won't run away from difficulties. You'll push through like you always do. Teaches you to be consistent. Exercise doesn't work if you're only doing it every once in a while. You can't rely on that one really good rep, set, or workout to create any change. It's the consistent workout after workout for a long period of time that does this. And guess what? When you stop, so does your growth. The same is true for connection. Exercise trains us to be consistent with our physical goals so that we can imitate this with our relational and emotional ones too. Teaches you results don't care about excuses. Your biceps don't care if you were sick last week. Your new personal running record doesn't care if you had a bad day at work. If you want to get results, you have no choice but to forget the excuses and put in work. Take this same philosophy with you in your relationship. What happened may be very valid, but it doesn't give you any results. Forget about it and go put the work in. Teaches you the importance of what you put in your body. Not only can you not get the results you want if you don't have the proper nutrition, you won't even perform as well if you don't either. The same is true for our ability to connect with our spouses. If I'm consuming garbage like pornography, my lust will overcome my love. If I'm listening to materials that encourage infidelity, I've invited my own roadblocks on my road to commitment. Treat what you put in your mind the same as what you put in your body, and consume a diet that benefits your connection. Teaches you the importance of rest. This is a big one that many ignore. Do you know when your muscles actually grow? It's not during the rep. That's actually when they tear. It's during the rest. When you rest, your body uses proteins to fill those tears and make your muscles bigger. This principle is true in our relationships as well. If you want to increase the connection in your relationship, filling your calendar with dates and gifts isn't the only way to do this. You also need to know how to spend quality time without distractions. Sit in each other's company and also know how to give each other healthy space. If you appreciate this information or like the way I deliver it, do me a solid and give this video a like. Remember, sharing is caring. If you know a friend that could benefit from this as well, don't be greedy and share it with them. Also, if connection is important to you, you're going to want a change that makes it much easier to obtain. Don't forget to check out my ebook titled, How to Love Her Like Christ Loved the Church. It's the first link in the description. I hope to catch up with you in the comments, so say what's up. I'll see you over at the next video coming up right now, but until then, God bless you and your family.